but we'll just have to see.
Really? You don't think that Frederica really has a chance against us? You know, like...
I mean, I won't say he doesn't have a chance, but you know, it's skewed. His one saving grace might be that Sliicer doesn't play, you know, meta Aya, so he won't snowball as hard. But it's still Aya, so if Sliicer can figure out his rhythm in neutral and just keep, you know, winning neutral and getting OK, it's gonna be hard for Frederica probably.
Also, I don't think these guys have like ever played like once.
Yeah, that's possible.
Sliicer is not that very much of a common sight in Hisouten tournament, so yeah, it'll be interesting how these guys adapt to each other.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if I recall correctly, I have seen Sliicer like years ago before I left, and what I recall from him is that while his Aya is pretty unorthodox in the sense of that he doesn't necessarily play like all the other Ayas, I do think his style of Aya is pretty interesting to watch and to play against. So I'm definitely gonna enjoy the fact of seeing him play. For Frederica, on the other hand, I personally never have seen him or her play, but as this matchup itself, I'm quite curious to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, same. Okay, so it seems like they're already in that host, so I'm just gonna go connect. You see the IP there, you can probably get in there.
Yep. I'm in.
Seems like they already button checked, and they chose 3 delay, so...
Nice. No lag Johns today, ladies and gentlemen.
I wonder how many system cards Sliicer's gonna run.
I think we'll be able to see that shortly on Tessero's stream.
Yeah. Don't worry about that.
I at least want to see 17 of them, or otherwise I would be severely disappointed.
Okay. You guys are in, right?
Still
Yep,
loading for me.
Yeah, they're in the character select screen.
Okay,
That's just
cool.
how it looks.
So, I'm gonna give them the ready signal, and I'm gonna mute myself, so I'm just gonna leave it to you guys, and then you can take the stage. It's all yours. Have fun, good luck, and yeah, let's have a good first to 10.
Yeah. Let's fucking go, as some would say.
Let's go! But yeah, Tech, what do you expect to see this game at least?
I really don't know, man. All I've heard is that most people believe in Sliicer, and Frederica is like the underdog in this match. That's the only thing I know for sure.
We're starting out in neutral right now, and it seems to be that Sliicer currently is trying to get in. Monsoon right now.
Actually, Sliicer is actually flying with curved flight, which is sort of interesting. I usually don't see that at all.
I mean, I guess I could see it in this particular matchup, but my experience with Aya is pretty much nil. So, you know, don't expect me to know everything.
Frederica running out of orbs during neutral, sort of dangerous, but...
I mean, it's a guess to take against Aya. I mean, you kind of don't want to give her the breathing space to be able to snowball onto you, but on the other hand, because you're spending that meter, I mean, because you're spending those orbs, you run the risk of actually getting pressured into crashes.
Yeah. The lower orbs you have and Aya sticks onto you, the harder it'll be for you to, you know, get out of it safe. Frederica's already down 2 orbs, and Sliicer got a nice combo in the corner.
That's not looking good for him, especially for the fact that Sliicer is able to level up his skills while he's trying to get everything going.
Yeah, that's true. He'll be slowly powering up as like the rounds, stretch on. Alright, Dust Storm, pretty nice counter hit. That's a messy conversion, but catches him at the J8A anyway. Wait, Sliicer seems to be running 8 system cards, 4 Tengu Fans, and 4 Weather Swords.
I mean, you gotta respect it somehow, I mean. I'm personally quite interested about Frederica running 4 black holes. I mean, wouldn't the white one actually do more this matchup, or am I wrong?
I don't really know. I don't have knowledge on that.
Are there any Suika players in the chat currently who can talk about it?
Alright, Frederica trying to be out. Sliicer just playing it safe by flying up. We're going for the re-jump pressure. Damn. Okay, actually, the curved flights are pretty nice.
Yeah,
I'll
it
say.
seems to be working out this game.
Like they're not just missed Atlas.
Missed Atlas.
And the first game goes to Sliicer. Yeah. The curved flight is pretty nice. Usually you don't see it that much outside of like, small adjustments at the end of your flight arc to, like jump differently or like, change your momentum.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, Sliicer just like, drifting around in the air.
I mean, it seems to be working for him, yeah.
Yeah, it's working pretty well. Looks cool too.
Gets caught in the air.
Starting off the game with the combo. Oh, that was kind of. Oh, goes for the 5-orb conversion.
Oh, that is. Diamond Dust on the clock. This is maybe Slice's moment to snowball even further.
He'll get caught in the corner.
Nice
Very
catch,
good.
but
Yep, getting a convergence. Sliicer doesn't air tech. Almost gets crushed, but B is out instead and gets caught. Alright, Diamond Dust is over. Sliicer's still in the corner and they're about equal in health. Alright, this match is a lot more explosive than the last one already.
I mean, it makes it more exciting, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Gets caught by the lava ball.
Yep, trying to go for the graze moves. Trying to read Frederica's bullet patterns mostly.
Yo, this actually turned out to be very oppressive from Frederica's side.
Yeah. I think I've seen that Frederica's pressure as Suika is like, pretty nice. Yeah.
Also, he already has a maxed level Fire Oni, so that's really gonna hurt him for Sliicer.
Yeah. Right, Sliicer just trying to safely approach. Yeah, Sliicer's starting to chicken block a lot. He's playing very non-committally. Yeah,
I mean,
see, he's dodging the Atlas right there.
I mean, once Suika has Atlas in their hand, you have to respect it, because you can get caught by it out.
Oh, almost gets reversal, but not quite. Let's see if he knows how to deal with MPP. Oh,
And gets caught in the air.
That's a clean second game, goes to Frederica.
That reminds me, like, MPP is a card that people, like, they never fully understand how to deal with it, so you're always in this awkward position of what do I need to do?
Yeah. You have to be a certain type of, you have to have a certain type of dedication to being good at Soku to learn about stuff like that. Oh, Sliicer drops the re-jump combo. It's Aurora Typhoon. Sliicer just trying to run away from Frederica, uses the Weather Sword to get out, but as best as he can. Right, catches Frederica's air pressure with the J5A. Frederica in the corner, let's see what Sliicer's got in store. Oh, not a crush, but Frederica's still in a bad situation. Sliicer gets another knockdown. It's calm, he's healing up slowly. Oh, Frederica trying to mash on Wake Up. Sliicer knows how to stagger his 2As though. Alright.
Gets caught. Gets caught by the
gets caught by
J2A.
the counter hit J2A once again, and this time Sliicer does not drop the combo. Oh, Sliicer getting caught by bullets. Alright. Yeah, it seems to me like Frederico is already getting impatient this match. And Sliicer knows how to play off of that really well. Yeah, look at those staggers, man.
Probably in what Frederica should do is maybe wait out on what Sliicer's game plan is and what he's actually going to try to do.
Yep. Right. Sliicer is in the corner. He's kind of low on health. If he gets crushed, he might die from this. Oh,
Gets caught by...
Yep.
Oh. The
third round.
For the kill, basically, for this round.
Oh. Alright, Sliicer getting a J5A, but not quite able to get anything off of it. Alright, Sliicer just respecting pressure. Oh, Frederico gets caught by the backwards 236. Yeah, it's pretty... The hitbox is pretty big on that.
I mean, I was still surprising to see. I mean...
Ooh, going for the 5-orb conversion again. Doesn't quite get the full limit, but at least it resets back into pressure by itself. Alright, Typhoon on the clock. Let's see. He'll get it. Oh, alright.
For Sliicer, it's kind of rough in the deck because he can't use spell cards to force away weather.
Oh, he does have weather swords. He can use those to get out of weathers even after getting into them.
That is true, but he can't really force them into a more favorable weather, if you get what I mean.
Oh, gets caught by the... Oh, MPP again. Let's see. And Sliicer tries to it once again. Yeah.
Like I said before, people seem to not be able to deal with MPP. I see them.
Low unblockable. Yeah.
Like, we're already at game 4. Where is this 5?
This is
4. No, this is 4. This is 4.
Right.
Gets caught by the J5.
Convert from that far. Oh, whiffs the 6-6C. And Frederico with some air pressure. Alright, resetting back to neutral. No one's in a super tight spot quite yet. Oh, Sliicer is really low on orbs. He's gonna get crushed from that.
Didn't convert from it, but it's still a pretty good situation for Frederica.
Right, it's Typhoon, which is definitely good for Frederica right now, especially since Sliicer is both Aya and on low health at the moment. But he's he's stalling as hard as he can by just playing ceiling Aya.
The issue with Typhoon in this matchup is I think that Suika has to go and overcommit, and if the weather happens to go off and Frederica's still overcommitting, then Sliicer could just capitulate on that, but...
Yeah, true. Oh, catches the high jump, and round 1 goes to Frederica.
Okay, I can respect that, but that was kind of questionable from Sliicer. We have Typhoon again. Can we have a drinking game where we all drink every time it's Typhoon?
Oh, maybe he's just getting all the Typhoons out of the way, you know? He's manipulating RNG for the next few games.
Frederico has less in hand, so Sliicer has to respect that.
Oh yeah, true.
People are not excited about the drinking game in the chat.
Sliicer just going for dash up 4As instead of anything with actual bone to it. Just trying to respect the Atlas. Trying to keep Frederica in the air so he doesn't get to use Atlas.
I like how
Alright.
Slicer is using the wind rings. I forgot how it's called in Sprinkle right now because it is maximum level, so you can get a lot of mileage out of it.
Oh! Catches him with the descending J8A. And it's MPP time again. Let's see if he'll die this time.
Oh,
Alright. Nope. He might still be alive. Oh, no! Yep, that's not...
He tried to go attack after MPP, but got caught instead and lost the round off of that.
Yeah, I think he just saw that his, like, 4 A's didn't hit, and then... So he was like, yeah, okay, I'll reset into pressure, and then Frederico just mashed him out of it.
I was restarting the game, and Slicer already having done a combo right after me loading into the game, so I don't know what happened there.
Slicer was doing some pretty nice meterless pressure there, but unable to fully crush. Alright. Oh. Damn, that... Oh! Frederico just holding 7, probably. Oh!
That was really nice.
6-2-3, yeah. Oh,
I
he's
think once again.
Slicer just forces it away with the weather sword. He doesn't want to deal with it.
I genuinely do think that not running stall cards for Slicer right now is kind of rough, but just purely for the fact that he cannot force Typhoon away.
Yeah. Oh, nice. The sickle veiling catches Frederico off guard during the air pressure. Alright, Slicer just playing Ceiling Aya during Sun Shower. Doesn't want to get doesn't want to get guard crushed by wrong blocking probably. Alright, back on the ground now. Ooh, that was a weird sort of stalemate in the middle there. Where it was like point blank neutral.
That was the third being hit by the backwards explosions from the lava ball. Oh, that's a genuine hit, by the way. But does Aya have any specific monsoon combos?
Monsoon combos? Yeah, she kinda does, but it more often just ruins her ruins some of her conversions if you don't notice it.
So it's another weather where Aya actually doesn't want to be in ISO?
Yeah, it's somewhat neutral, I think. Oh.
We can get hit by random stray hits, and that's starting to count up.
Right, it looks like Slicer has this round in the bag. The level 4 236 is really helping him out in this matchup.
But not too fast, because Suika is able to bring this back from this amount of health, being an explosive character like that.
Yeah. He does have Atlas at the end of his deck. If he thinks it's a good moment. Oh, he swapped to it. Let's see. Alright. Oh, Frederico acting a little nervous, it seems. Oh, but Slicer just plays it safe and catches him with the J5A.
That was pretty nicely done from Slicer's side, being able to stall out technically and being able to get away with this level of health.
Yep. Name of the game for both of these players right now is impatience, right? They need to make the other side impatient and stay patient themselves.
Yeah, exactly. Because both characters can pretty much capitalize on both mistakes on their sides, and well, yeah, basically being impatient and just pressing that single button can just lead to losing a lot.
Right, Slicer on the last 3 cards of his deck with Weather Swords. Frederico going for an Atlas, but it just gets blocked by Slicer. Oh, gets caught by the odd Charge 3A in the corner there.
I really like
Monsoon on the clock. Slicer just fishing for a nice J5A so he can end this match.
Pretty much. I also like the 3 of a kind he has in his hand right now.
Yeah.
If this was poker, he would have won.
especially with how little meter Frederico has right now. I just... Yep.
Sliicer
He's
still
just
trying. But that
moving
single-
around, trying to land the J5A. This is if he loses this round, it's gonna be labeled a choke, I believe.
I don't think it's choked by any means necessarily.
Unable to get the rejump J5A.
Ah,
Dashes him with the 4A, very nice.
I think if he lost this one, I don't think it would have been a choke because Frederica was playing it out pretty well, trying to counter fish for any conversion. But
Yeah, true.
eventually got hit by the dash in 668.
Well, isn't the general rule that if you get like comebacked against, you you're the one who choked?
Only into it, my friend. Only into it.
Let's see. Okay, well, Sliicer is able to get some momentum back with his second game after Frederica won 3 in a row. Right, Diamond Dust on the clock. Sliicer's getting crushed. He's already down 2 orbs at the start of the round. Oh, catches Frederica with a J5A. Let's see what he has for Oki. Oh wow! Oh wow! That was pretty nice.
That was pretty good. Unfortunately, 6XB missed. Or was that C?
Oh. Recognizing like a situation like that and being able to convert is pretty cool, I'll say. It takes a lot of experience. Oh, he's going for crows. Alright, it seems like Frederica was just going for an empty approach, waiting for Sliicer to commit. Yeah, it does seem like Frederica's trying to adapt a little by playing more safely, just biding his time. Since Sliicer isn't like a very naturally aggressive player. Alright, air pressure. Oh, gets caught by the Suka J5A.
Also gets called by the J5A.
Yep. That's Soku, baby. Oh.
On the clock, I wonder if Frederica's still gonna try and fish for an Atlas or just keep it.
Yeah, if he could get this Atlas right now, that would be good for him, but it seems like the weather's gonna be over by the time he gets up on the ground right now. Alright, goes for a 6-6A. Sliicer just goes for the 2-2A pressure. Oh, very nice conversion.
Next level Tango fan.
Oh. Yeah, Frederico's pressure is pretty oppressive. He just basically dragged Sliicer from the one end of the screen to the other one.
Gets the limit.
Oh. Oh, alright, yep.
Sliicer gonna deal with this at speed.
He was playing it safe. Oh no, the horn! The fucking unblockable horn. Oh, Sliicer just goes for a hard read with that 6-6C, but Frederica did not high jump or do a bullet.
I think in this matchup, if you're trying to overcommit, it's probably not a good thing for both sides. I mean, like I said earlier, this matchup is pretty explosive for both sides, and trying to fish for hits like those might just cost you a lot of momentum.
Yeah. It was either like he had confidence in Frederica's patterns, or he was just a little exhausted, and then tried to go for a hard read.
That was a nice combo from Sliicer's side.
Alright. Yep, Sliicer's getting all these conversions, just moving all around the screen with his level 4 Tengu fan. With his level 4 everything, actually. Oh, alright. Frederica catches him with a walk under. Not able to get a combo, but Sliicer gets stuck in pressure. Successfully BE is out. Frederica is one hit away from death.
Point B from Frederica's side.
Oh, wow. Sliicer did not overcommit to air pressure and was able to actually catch a bullet and dash under in 4A. Like the experience that, you know, Sliicer is displaying is, you know, pretty incredible.
Slice's experience in the game overall does show, but I do think Frederica at this point, if you're looking at how everything is going, he might have this in the back actually.
Yeah.
Because right now we're actually at game 7, 3-3 for both sides.
Yep. It is a lot more yeah, it's not quite as one-sided as some people might have expected.
You know what does surprise me? Frederica, while running Black Hole, it appears that he's just not losing it.
Oh, catches the 2-3-6. Maybe Frederica forgot that he didn't level it yet. Oh, that's a pretty nice monsoon conversion. I think the monsoon made it easier for him that time. Frederico just getting impatient, trying to mash out of pressure. Oh, Atlas time? Not today. We haven't seen one Atlas connect yet. 7 games in.
I don't think so. I mean, the Atlas did seem like a Hail Mary play, but at this point I can't blame Frederica for it.
Alright, Frederica's at one hit away from death and gets... Oh, I think he got like cross-upped by the bailing.
Yeah.
I think he was just gonna like chicken block after it flying.
Gets caught in the air attack.
Gets caught both ways on the dropped combo. Oh, very nice. Alright, now they're going a lot more aggressive on each other. Oh, Sliicer forcing the Diamond Dust away.
Not a bad play at all.
Alright, going for the midstream combo. Into air pressure. Oh, wow. Catching Frederica's air dash out. Alright, it's Tempest. Let's see if we'll see some funky movement. Sliicer just dashing up and doing 4A.
Yes, the classic.
Good, nice Hangeki by Frederica. Alright, Frederica respecting this air pressure. Gets caught by the veiling. Oh. Frederica's once again one hit away from death. Able to catch Sliicer in the air again. Goes for a 6-6C, but gets caught by the 2-3-6.
Unfortunate trade.
That was actually, I think that would have worked for him if, well, maybe not.
I think if they were both going to try and throw out something, I think it would have traded either way.
Yeah, if Sliicer tried to go for a melee or something, then it would have been in Frederica's favor. Alright. 8 games, starting with limit from Sliicer once again. He's going for pressure. Frederica seems to have stopped mashing. It's nice to see that Frederica can actually reset his mentality to respecting the pressure after or between every game.
It's a good quality to have, especially when under a different setting than just casuals. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure they have a different feeling about this game now that they're right on stream playing the first 10 instead of just casuals.
Sliicer going for the nice 5-orb corner conversion again. Oh,
Nice 6
yes. Yeah. The black hole 660 catches Sliicer.
I'm just interested why Sliicer forced Typhoon away right there. I mean, while Suika does do more damage, I do think Sliicer could have capitalized on the fact that it was Typhoon.
I feel like Sliicer just... If he would play Typhoon, he would want some of his alt skills leveled higher up for it.
I guess you have a point there, yeah.
Like D22 leveled up can be pretty useful in Typhoon, and also 236. But also, it's just like, you know, it's the safer option to just not have to deal with Typhoon. Both players don't commit to anything in the air there.
Oh, Spring Haze right now?
Spring Haze, Sliicer forcing it away.
I do think that was a smart play, but it all gets caught in K5A.
That was kinda stinky, I'll say. It basically hit the air where Suika's first box was.
Going back at that Spring Haze moment, I do think it was a smart play from him, because if both players are trying to respect and fish at the same time, Spring Haze would make it an awkward situation for both of the players. Okay, MTP from Federico.
What?
Was interesting choice?
Might have been a misinput, I don't know.
I don't think so.
Right, Sliicer unable to get a conversion from that counter J5A, but
He's
still
out.
has pressure. Frederica's pretty low on health right now. Sliicer gets caught in the corner.
It's a conversion.
Oh, Frederica unable to perform Oki. But Sliicer seems to be in the corner again and keeps getting caught.
Fire Oni is giving, no, not Fire Oni, the Lava Ball, whatever the skill is called again, is giving Sliicer quite some troubles in this matchup.
Yeah. It especially because it like reaches all the way to Aya's, you know, high jump peak. So even if you do like BE2 or anything, it'll still catch you.
Also, Sliicer trying to be out, but unfortunately got off. Gets a crush, converts. I didn't get a full conversion, but that's all fine.
Alright. Sliicer gets a full conversion. 2.1k mid screen, that's pretty good for Aya. Oh, gets caught by the stagger 236. Unfortunately, not much happens beyond that. Oh.
Minus 660.
Alright. Both players are, or at least Frederica's, you know, using 660 and stuff more. I feel like maybe he's getting into Sliicer's head a little bit.
I mean, with the amount of bullets Sliicer's throwing right now, I do think crazy move like 660 would be beneficial for Frederica's side.
Yeah.
Sliicer
Oh, and yep.
again, and this is, I think, the first Atlas that we have seen hit.
Yep.
Clean game taken by Frederica.
Yeah. He came back from that second round pretty heavy.
I think we're going into game 9, if I'm correct.
Yep, game 9. Oh, what the fuck? Frederica tactically gets hit by the tornado to get out of the corner.
We never make bad plays, we just make plays that people don't understand.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was like an accident, but it ended up working out for him.
No, that's why we say that. You know,
That's pretty sick.
Exactly, that place just never happened.
Right. Ooh, Sliicer already on half health. Okay, yep.
Yep, unfortunately got hit by the fan.
Yeah, Sliicer's still trying to get Frederica to play impatiently. But it doesn't seem like Frederica's gonna go back to that anymore. At least not for a little while. Yep, both players just doing safe jumps and Sliicer gets crossed up, I think.
I think there was a crossover.
Ooh, the Sprinkle 2-2 catches Frederica with a pretty heavy hit off the bat. Sliicer unable to convert from that, but alright, he still has pressure again.
Gets hit
Yep,
by the 6-6.
Yep, he's playing insanely safely because of the Atlas.
On paper, at least probably, maybe removing Atlas from the picture right now, but you can never be too sure.
Yep. Maybe Frederica will believe in the heart of the cards and pull an Atlas.
Always believe in the heart of the cards. As a Yomu player myself, I will Rekka into Frame Trap's wild card.
Alright, heavy fog on the clock. It's good for whoever's in advantage right now. They're both pretty low. Alright, it seems like Sliicer got a little bit out of that. Alright, Sliicer just blocking and BEing, respecting Frederica's pressure. Grazing through the bullets, but gets caught by the melee in the corner. Oh, distance just far enough to be able to safely use a card.
The Weather Sword to dodge the Lava Ball is a pretty interesting one as well.
Oh wow!
That
that was pretty cool. Just trying to bait Frederico into doing or like into moving places where like it's disadvantageous by doing, you know, unorthodox movement using ISD2 too. Right. It seems like both players were playing full screen neutral until Sliicer got in. Unable to convert from that, but didn't get punished. And honestly, the back and forth that they have in the corner is like pretty crazy. Just like from the perspective of an Aya player, where, you know, after I make a single mistake, I just, you know, eat a full combo back if I like mess up in the corner. Seeing Sliicer able to like recognize and block all these situations is pretty impressive.
Sliicer just fully dealing with MPP right there. I think that's also a first set.
Yeah, I did. That was pretty cool actually. He just lived through an entire MPP in the middle of the round. He adapted.
I think MPP, in my opinion, is a pretty interesting card to use. You can use it as a reversal. I mean, it is a reversal, but like the after effect of MPP, just being big on the screen gives you a lot of leeway to just get a breather and just think about the game plan for a moment.
Yeah, it gives you breathing room.
I mean, sometimes that is really important in a match like this, where both characters are really explosive and capitalize on basically any moment.
Yeah. Oh, Sliicer going for a cross-up J5A, I think, but unable to get it since Frederico was moving in the same way he was.
Just trying to fish for something. Oh, he gets hit with it.
Gets caught.
I think that is 5-4 in Frederica's advantage right now. Okay, going into match 10, we have back and forth between.
Okay. Tempo's on the clock. Sliicer has pressure right now. Frederico is 2 orbs down at basically the start of the match. Right. Sliicer just running with the momentum right now. Alright, it looks like it might have finally reverted back to neutral. Frederica gets a combo in the corner. Isn't quite able to Oki effectively, and because of it, Sliicer is able to get him back into his corner. Oh wow, this doing like small dash into 4A and then 5B as Aya is like a pretty interesting sequence that Sliicer keeps doing right now. I think he's just trying to catch mashing while
see if Frederica is being impatient and being able to capitalize on the fact that Frederica is being impatient. Frederica's not biting currently.
Catches with a pretty nice J2A also. Oh, nice rejump conversion. That gives me the dopamine as an Aya player. Seeing a nice rejump combo.
Rejump combos do seem pretty hard to pull off.
I mean, it's just that they're specific. I don't think they're like super hard on execution. It's just like the height where something is a rejump combo and where it just won't connect is, you know, kinda obscure. Alright, yep, Sliicer just running with momentum again. Oh wow, okay, Sliicer just uses a card to force the Mountain Vapor away, even though it might have been advantageous for him.
No, to be fair, I think when it's Mountain Vapor, Frederica probably has more mileage out of the game. You could get any spell card at that particular moment, including MVP Apple. While Sliicer currently only has system cards and skill cards.
Right, I guess he just didn't want to play the RNG game and wins pretty solidly on game 10. It's 5-5 right now, going pretty even.
I'm actually very excited about the fact that we're going into an even match. Well, even match score-wise, I mean, it is a sight to see, you know.
Yep. I'm glad the players are sticking to the scripts.
Hey man, hey, you're not supposed to let people know that this is all staged, right?
Nah, it's theater, bro.
That's how Hollywood works, you mean?
Hollywood. Alright, second game starting off somewhat even. Frederica gets a decent amount of health back during heavy fog. Oh wow, Sliicer on the pressure, just staying out of the J5A range, barely.
Nice VE from Frederica's side.
Ooh, oh wow, Sliicer was just forcing Frederica to keep flying with the veiling, and then caught him with the counter hit 6-6B. They're playing on top of the game screen, so.
What do you mean? That is a normal place to be fight. I mean, listen. If you're in the air, you don't have to deal with bundle key, you know.
I mean, they were doing like pressure strings outside of the game screen. That's like, you know, in Dragon Ball when they say like, oh, they're too fast, I can't see, you know, feels like that.
Be glad that we're not TODing people left and right there.
Right, Sliicer gonna force this River Mist away as usual. Alright, just going for the J236. Until Frederica runs himself into the corner, I guess. Oh wow, that was almost a pretty nice conversion.
I think it was just slightly too far. Oh, gets hit by that.
And Sliicer eats his... Yeah, I think that's the first time he's been caught by a reversal.
Yeah, that's the first time he got caught by it. Misses the full conversion, unfortunately.
Right, nice counter hit conversion. Oh, gets Hangeki'd. Frederica just not waiting around while he has it. Oh wow, the black hole and the D22 sort of positioned Sliicer in a perfect angle where Frederica
Yeah,
would take the most damage.
Yeah, it was an interesting moment. I think Black Hole, well, in my opinion, Frederica's use of Black Hole this set hasn't been the greatest. I mean, it feels like Frederica is running Black Hole but doesn't have much or any experience with it, actually. But that's just what I think.
I think it's still like helping him out. Like it's just not his, main tactic at the moment.
Yeah, I guess
it's still helping him out briefly.
Being able to constrict Aya's movement just by a bit already helps.
Yep.
I'm surprised that
Sliicer a single hit away from death.
Frederica waiting on what Sliicer's actually gonna do. Nice point B.
Let's see if Frederica will choke. Oh wow, Sliicer just playing as safe as he can. He's running this till the end. He believes in himself, but gets caught by a J5A.
That was still a good attempt from Sliicer's part. I mean, at that point, he needed maybe 1 or 2 hits to convert off, and that would have been for him. But
he lived for like a minute longer than he, should have.
Like I said, I was really surprised that that single moment just did not kill him.
Yeah. Imagine if chip damage could kill Hisoutensoku.
I think we would be playing a different game at this point.
Alright, Frederica starting off pretty strong with some corner pressure. Oh, just abusing Sliicer's respect with those just J5As, regular ass J5As.
You gotta see what your opponent does with it, right?
Yep.
Oh, it seems that chat has caught on that this is all scripted. Oh no. I don't.
Oh,
right. Sprinkle is pretty good for Aya actually in this matchup. I feel like being able to get so much mileage out of all her skills, it just feels better on Aya than it does on Sliicer.
Yeah, I mean, if Frederica has his ults at least level 1, I think it's pretty good for him too.
Yeah, but that specific, I think still have most of them, if not all of them, at least.
Yeah, especially stuff like D22, the way it works in Sprinkle is just like really good for Aya, since he doesn't have to wait until he levels everything before he does the wacky, before he does that.
Yeah.
Alright, doesn't quite get the limit, but nothing bad happened. Both players just respecting each other because they're both at low health, and Sliicer gets hit by the 236. That's a 236, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not too sure.
Alright, Sliicer just...
Wait, that's the 623.
Oh, that's a 623. Okay. Okay, Tess had to come in and correct us because we didn't know. I actually feels bad having Tess needing to step in because we were wrong.
I was about to look it up from the wiki, so...
no worries, you guys are fine.
No, I understand, we understand.
Okay, the...
Corner pressure from Sliicer. Gets hit by the F5A.
Oh, Sliicer getting hit by the J8A again.
I think Frederica getting these stray hits is really advantageous for Frederica right now because it leaves little to no breathing space for Sliicer to actually try and do something.
Yeah, one of Frederica's strong points is his pressure, so if he can like get a random knockdown into Oki, that's gonna be better like risk-reward for him than it's gonna be for Sliicer when he gets a knockdown,
Yeah, exactly.
Especially since he doesn't have the usual spell cards that
Usually
Aya players run.
to force crushes. It is still a sight to behold. I mean, it is something different to see.
Oh wow, both players just not committing to anything in the air there. It is pretty interesting to see just how much air blocking these players are doing right now.
I mean,
when you know, you would expect, I think the common expectation is just that Aya will, keep running at you and J5Aing.
I think both players know the fact that Aya to do that, so I think they're both respecting the fact that, well, in Frederica's case, he's expecting Sliicer to do it, and Sliicer's expecting Frederica to answer it.
Yep.
That's what I assume. They might just both not be doing anything, but I'd rather not put words in their mouths.
Right, the bottom line is that both players are just dangerous enough when they have the advantage that they're both respecting each other a ton.
Dust
Storm, Frederica has Atlas, but he might not even... I think he might just save the Atlas for in case he loses this round.
I don't think holding on to the meter right now is
Oh, it doesn't matter because he just gets the round regardless. Whew. So I think it's
5-7. if I'm correct.
Yeah, okay, 5-7.
So we're
So
right
game
in
13. We're more than halfway through the set. So way more than halfway.
We're quickly, well, if this goes on, I mean, it does seem pretty even, so we're just barely over halfway. Sun Shower is making neutral quite a bit awkward for both players.
Oh, the extended hurt box on Aya's to be made Sliicer get caught by the J5A there. It's kind of funny. Oh wow, that was a very, very nice D2 to catch Frederica's just air movement.
Sun once again.
Right, Sliicer chicken blocking, but he gets caught, and the first round goes to Frederica pretty fast. Sliicer just... Yup. Doesn't wanna...
I wouldn't want to deal with it either in that position.
Yep.
I
He
mean,
already lost the first round. He doesn't want to get momentum back into losing.
That and Frederica had a full hand since the start of the round.
Oh, yep. That's true. That's true. This is looking pretty tough for Sliicer. Almost if Frederica whiffs this Atlas somehow. But I think he's just going to use it in a combo right here, and that might kill?
No, it won't.
No. Yeah, too much proration.
Exactly. It was from the crush and... oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Hit.
Yep, Frederica was able to just fly behind him in J6A.
Really well for Frederica right now. I think Frederica has maybe found his mojo, or whatever you want to call it.
Yup. Yeah, that was a perfect round, I think.
I think it was, yeah. Both players trying to fish for a hit, chipping away at both life loss. Duststorm right now on the clock, making it very interesting to see. Oh, gets caught, but doesn't convert into a full combo.
Alright, let's see. Sliicer just trying to watch and see what he can do against Frederica. Gets him with a counter at J2A. Oh, using charged bullets now. Right, let's see if... Oh, he doesn't lose his combo to Monsoon. Very nice.
I mean, isn't Aya J8 pretty big?
Yeah. It's big, specifically upwards and forwards, but doesn't quite cover above her or in front of her.
I see.
Well, covers a decent bit in front of her, but not it's not perfect.
Sliicer getting a knockdown after the crush.
Oh! Oh
Gets
wow,
a
what the fuck? I've never seen that combo before.
That was pretty clean. And oh no, but he tried to fish for something again and gets punished for it.
Oh wow, Sliicer just going in now. No more Mr. Nice Guy. He's going in, but gets caught by the J6A once again from Suka.
Frederica starting with a full hand once again. Oh no, Sliicer trying to go for the J2A, but gets hit by the bullets, unfortunately. Cloudy on clock.
Alright, let's see. Let's see. Frederica has Atlas. Let's see if we'll finally see a raw Atlas. Oh.
I don't think Frederica would go for a raw Atlas at this point, would he?
He is up one round and has a full hand.
If he would maybe be smart about actually wanting to use a raw one, he would have swapped to the second one to not lose his first one. But he didn't need to do it anyways.
Oh, Sliicer loses his combo to weird side swap shenanigans.
Oh, yeah!
Oh no!
Oh, Atlas!
Yep, I told you. Alright, Sliicer's still in though. It just basically equalized their health, but Frederica doesn't have meter anymore.
Yeah, but think about the possible mental damage he might have.
So let's see if the adrenaline Frederico got just makes him win or lose. Oh wow, that was a pretty interesting getting hit by the
Oh no!
very nice 4A air unblockable conversion from Sliicer. That's kind of tough to do, I'll say just right now.
It shows that if Sliicer is able to do that, then it shows that Sliicer is still composed even after getting hit by the raw Atlas, which is good for Sliicer indeed. Having a good mental in this matchup allows you to think properly about the next step you want to take.
Honestly, if he wasn't composed, he would be losing way harder right now. I'll say.
Cool. Dealing with Aya's Sprinkle is just a nightmare. It just feels so oppressive whenever she just throws out a wind fan.
Wow, Sliicer just chasing Frederica in the air. Frederica not retaliating with the J5A of his own.
Sliicer trying to go into an offensive does Frederica's meter gain, and as you can see, Frederica just had the first level of lava bubbles. So
Sliicer's also going for air tech catches, I think. Just to like...
Yeah, just trying to give Frederica as less space as possible, just to prevent anything happening.
Just to fish out as much damage as he can, I think. Oh, and catches the jump and wins pretty solidly.
A really good catch from Sliicer's side. This is actually going really. I mean, let's face it. This was really unexpected for both sides. I mean, like the general consensus, as you noted earlier, is that Sliicer would, body Frederica, but as it stands now, it's actually going quite well for both players.
Yep.
Forcing away River Mist.
Oh! He misinputs and drops the 5-orb conversion there, but Frederico is still at half health and Sliicer is basically at full. This round is still looking pretty nice for him. Going for some pretty interesting air pressure routes with the Veiling.
Gets caught by the JA Dave from Frederica. Also, is it just me, or is Frederica actually using Black Hole more, or is it just me? Or is it
It's
just
possible.
Me?
Oh. That's sort of... Yeah, I expected him to convert there. Anyway.
Oh, gets
Oh,
really
Sliicer
crushed.
just getting crushed from full screen. I hate to see that. Just trying to catch Frederico's jumps, but Frederica is starting to avoid like the space under Sliicer when he's in the air like that.
Nice mid combo by the way from Frederica. Sliicer only on 2 ults right now.
Yep, he almost got 4 crushed. Oh, very nice catch with the... Alright, Sliicer turning this orb situation around. Frederica has an Atlas in hand. Sliicer not doing anything, trying to bait the Atlas out.
Sliicer was trying to respect the Atlas right there, not trying to overcommit right there. Oh, gets hit by the J5A.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes that just happens when you try to air dash. Alright, second round. This means we're likely to see an Atlas sometime. Right. Oh wow, the Veiling allows Sliicer to get a combo right there. Sort of like an extended J5A.
Veil, I mean, I have currently never ever seen someone run that skill in Aya before, but it seems to be working out for Sliicer.
It isn't the worst one, it's just usually like the reason people don't run it is because, you know, deck space, and Aya has like better things to keep Spirit for usually.
That's and you do have the spell card that is very similar to what it does actually, yeah.
But the sort of things you can do with it is cool, you know, it's cool and it's unique and it works. It's one of the, you know, objectively better cards, better skill upgrades that Aya has.
Understandable, yeah. Spring Haze right now.
Like probably behind, you know, 236 and Tango Drum. And maybe one thing more, but
Frederica on a sliver of health.
yeah, she doesn't lose anything for using it other than spell cards usually, but Sliicer doesn't do that, so he can just run it as freely as he wants.
I mean, that's one of the advantages of not running spell cards, I guess.
Yep.
Frederica holding Atlas in hand.
Oh wow, Sliicer just walking up and doing 2A. Frederica just feels like respecting the whole day today. Right, swap to Atlas, making his intentions clear. Alright, Sliicer refusing to get crushed,
Gets
but gets caught instead. Did he just walk up slowly and 2A?
Yes, we shall not mention what happened there.
He is Chad enough to do it. Right, Frederica has the Atlas yet again.
Will we see it being used, however?
Oh wow! Sliicer just not taking the combo there. Hits him with the J2A, gets the full rejump combo and everything.
Now that's a really nice conversion from Sliicer's side. Frederica
Sliicer
holding MPP.
Fully upgraded. Oh, gets hit by the 623 when he was just trying to J2A him once again. He's going for a lot of those J2As now. Like just like being stationary in the air for like, I don't know, 7 frames or something.
Oh wow! Caught by the wind punch.
Just getting caught by the 236 like that. Yeah. I think Frederica was maybe too focused on the Atlas.
Or trying to either MPP or Atlas indeed, yeah.
Yeah, it does become pretty hard to graze like Aya's 236 as it, you know, grows bigger with levels.
It becomes denser as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it becomes dense, it becomes fat. It deals a lot of damage too.
Wait, what did you just call me? Did you just call me fat?
No. The bullet becomes fat.
Fair enough.
Right. Yeah, well, right now it's a 7-8. I can't believe it.
We might actually get a 9-9.
9-9. Right.
Typhoon on the clock.
On the clock. Let's see. Oh, very nice call out by Sliicer, just 6-6 seeing him.
I mean, that was really good for Sliicer because he capitalized. First of all, he saw the mistake and got a knockdown with it. But because of the knockdown, he forced Typhoon away as well from the top, which really helps out him.
Yeah,
he didn't have any. Yeah, he just did not have any weather swords in hand or anything. So just getting that one call out and hitting Frederica right there really paid off for him.
I feel like if his decision strong is as strong as I'm imagining, he might have like went for the hard read just because it was Typhoon on the clock.
If that was the case, then my goodness, that was really good.
All right. Wait, what weather is this?
I have no idea, but it might have been Diamond Dust because we have seen nothing. Because you would be able to tell if it's Spring Haze by the effect of the particles when trying to block and stuff.
Oh, Sliicer just... Yeah, I guess he expected Frederico to move forward further and did a J5A. Oh wow, yep, Frederico's just starting to zone him out.
I think Frederica holding on to Atlas makes Sliicer need to think about how he wants to approach Frederica because the fact that Frederica has Atlas in hand makes it really awkward to try and approach from a more aggressive standpoint, from more obvious way of trying to open a gap.
Yeah. Seems like Frederica swapped his hand to Hangeki instead. He's not going for Atlas this round. Or maybe he will. Let's see. Oh, he's swapping. It's Atlas.
I think Frederica's trying to bait something in Spring Haze to then try to Atlas, but I might be wrong there.
Right, both players just being patient.
That's the Spring Haze moment, you have to respect everything and nothing.
Ooh, Sliicer with the curved veil flight. Okay, Tempest on the clock. Sliicer has some nice pressure here. Oh, unable to get the J5A after grazing the 5B. Alright. Oh, nice catch. Nice and simple catch. Let's see. Oh, Frederico just going for the black hole.
Sliicer forcing the Aurora weather away. I have actually no idea what the weather was, but might have been River Mist, I'm not sure.
I think he just didn't want to depend on it.
I mean, yeah, it could have just been Typhoon and being really, really bad for him.
Nope. It could have been Typhoon. That's all Sliicer needs to skip a weather.
I mean, having 4 weather swords in hand, I'm not in hand, in deck does allow for plays like that. Nice conversion from Frederica, still having Atlas in hand.
Oh wow. Yeah. Sliicer didn't even go for a J5A extension on the J5A, J5B when Frederica blocked it. He does not want to get hit by this Atlas even though he's already pretty low. Alright, Frederica getting counter hit in the corner. Sliicer unable to get a knockdown from it.
Frederica holding MPP in hand.
Getting hit by the... Oh, Sliicer unable to convert. It seems like he's getting a little nervous.
It's time for the MPP guessing game.
Yep. Oh,
Oh
he gets
no!
hit
That's
by
hit
the
by the
horn,
horn.
unblockable. Damn. Yeah.
I think this is 7-9. This is match point for Frederick.
This is exhibition point for Frederica, yeah.
Ah yeah, exhibition point. My bad indeed, yeah.
Yeah.
Will Sliicer bring it back, or will Frederica win this?
Will the underdog come on top, or will Sliicer get back into shape and I'll take back, or I guess just, you know, win according to expectations, even though it's gonna be a 10-9 either way.
I bet all my money on Sliicer. I want my money.
Oh wow, Sliicer just going for the crows during Sprinkle.
I mean, it's not a bad play. I mean, the amount of crows you throw out at Sprinkle does make it really awkward for the opponent to try and do something.
You know what I've never seen in this set? A 2-1-4 from Maya.
You know, maybe some questions are better, unanswered. I mean, I think the issue with using 2-1-4 is that you're overcommitting into something, and when it gets guessed, if Frederica guesses the fact that he's on a 2-1-4, it's pretty bad then. And you have to realize that he is not running any 2-1-4 cards in his deck right now.
Yeah, I know, but
I mean, I Sprinkle, sure, but oh yeah, that actually reminds me. But I have not seen many these guy things.
Well, I mean, 6-6C is less.
No, he has a point. It is still pretty overcommitting, to be honest.
6-6C has a decent reward, at least. You can get like a full combo from it.
Hey,
if you do counter hit with it. With 2-1-4, you don't get that much.
Are you trying to tell me that a knockdown isn't good value?
Right, it is set point for Frederica, but Sliicer doesn't seem to be giving it him that easy.
I mean, this once again shows that Sliicer is trying to keep his composure, which is really good.
Right, it's Drizzle. He has Atlas in hand. Oh wow, that was pretty dangerous.
I think he tried to fish for something right there.
If that trade wasn't a trade, it could have been really bad for Sliicer.
I think that might actually been game at that point. Diamond Dust.
Oh, whoa, unable to get the combo, but it still resets into pressure. Diamond Dust, Frederico's on 1 health. I don't feel like he's gonna pull out the Atlas this round, but let's see.
I think he's probably better off keeping it.
Sliicer just trying to anti-hit him with a 6B, but gets caught instead. Typhoon on the clock. Sliicer forcing it away with the Weather Sword.
Fly away.
Alright, Frederica just faking respect to Atlas maybe?
He's not biting at least.
Oh wow. Whew. Frederica gets it by the stagger 2-3-6.
That was really. I don't know, it just felt really anxious.
Alright, getting the counter at 6-6B, unable to convert.
Sprinkle lava ball.
Trying to get 2-3-6 and yeah, both players trying to use their ult skills in Sprinkle, but just getting caught by random bullets a little.
Gets it by the Jitsu.
Sliicer just running away and doing what he can to hit Frederica right now. He's scared. I'm scared.
All scared. I think Sliicer is actually 1 hit away from an Atlas confirm.
Yeah, definitely. He'll die to any Atlas confirm at this point. He'll die to a regular combo. Oh,
What?
luckily, Frederico's unable to convert just yet.
Sliicer trying to fish for something.
Sliicer
Mountain
getting the
paper.
corner. Just still trying to play it safe as much as he can. Trying to get another hit on Frederica. Blocking the bullets.
Trying to go for a mountain paper Atlas
He
right now.
ran out of spirit just to fly in J8 him. Let's see, let's see. He's pressuring. Does Frederica believe in the heart of the cards or not? Let's see. Frederica just B6s, unable to actually finish Sliicer off. Sliicer just blocking as much as he can. Frederica has Atlas again.
So once again on the clock.
What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? Well, Flair's going back to neutral, and Sliicer gets hit by a regular J5A. Gets his jump read by Frederica.
You know, I don't think anyone expected this to happen. 7-10 for Frederica.
Yep. GG. At least I got Coma coins.
You broke! No! My Coma coin! That was really well played from both sides. I mean,
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. I definitely didn't expect Frederica to, you know, keep up being that patient the whole set too.
I mean,
Whew. So our exhibition champion or whatever our winner.
Yes, our winner today, Frederica Bern. What a set. Man, and people thought that Frederica had no shot. Little did they know that this Suika player is more crafty than you give him credit. You know, he's fundamentally sound.
This is one of those underdog stories, you know, that where people just, you know, they think, oh, he's just 1 year old, you know,
But he's got the fundamentals, man. Genki would be flipping out. He's like, oh my god, fundamentals. There's the fundamentals.
Yep. And then with this, T0 once again, you know, not threatened, but like, T0 once again shows that, you know, you shouldn't question his judgment for picking players on Border of Duel.
Yeah, this was really exciting to see, you know. I was really curious about how this matchup would go, and it delivered, you know.
Man, people were like expecting like 10-4, like little did you know that not only Frederica would win, he'd win by 3 games.
You know, I have said this before when I came back into Hisoutensoku, but you know, the new generation does seem like they're just a stronger breed, if you get what I mean.
We're built different.
Yeah, they're just built different.
Yeah, man. They're getting good faster and faster. The information's out there. It's more people playing. Yep. People improve at record speeds now.
Man, this just makes me feel like I need to improve even more. I mean, the new generation right now is just, they're doing so well. They're just booming, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. That means if you're out there watching this and you think, oh man, there's no way I can get up to this level, man. Frederica hasn't even been playing that long. Anyone can do it.
I should put the effort into it, play enough games, you know, ask for help. That's also important. Asking for help. You shouldn't be scared to ask for help whenever you hit a wall, and that's really important to remember. Oh man, what an event that was. What a match. I'm feeling that, like, not gonna lie. I'm feeling the heat, if you get what I mean.
Alright, so is that the wrap?
Yeah.
Do you have anything to announce?
Wait. Okay, there it is. Okay, so I think I'll save the announcements for Soku-sat later today.
Alright.
But yeah, I'd like to thank everyone for watching. I want to get a meme screenshot real quick. Let me see if I can find it. I'm going through the last game.
Oh no, are we gonna point out that single moment?
Oh, Tetris moment.
Yeah, I have an album. No, he didn't get the 2A out. I thought he got the 2A out in time. No, he's still in it. He didn't. He was like 1 frame away from getting it off. Never mind. No Tetris today.
No Tetris.
Sorry to disappoint you.
It's close enough. It's close enough.
Okay, but yeah. Where's Suika's theme? We can play Drunk as I Like. Yeah, that's the Frederica victory theme.
So to Zero, I'm hoping I get to play next time. Not wink wink.
Yeah, you get Wes on you.
Nah, man, I'm joke, man. I'd fucking go 0-10 and lose right on stream and cry about it in my bed.
All right.
I think
Yeah, I'll just leave it to Tess to wrap it up.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd like to thank again both Techman and Wes for coming out and commentating.
No problem.
You guys did a really good job. Audience was very entertained.
Thanks.
You followed the match pretty well. Yeah, I'd love to have you back if you ever want to do commentary again. So yeah, maybe I'll keep your names on the short list.
Sure, man.
we're actually watching it. What is this?
Oof. Thanks for having us on. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to say.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me on. Yeah. Hey, Tank, you're supposed to say it as well now, you know that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Also, yeah, thanks also to the players. They put on a great show.
Yep.
I
Thanks to
honestly
everyone that
did not. Oh, what was that?
No, I have to lie. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say thanks to everyone that bet their Coma coins on Sliicer, so I can steal it.
I can't see my children anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and also thank you to the players. They're very skilled. Showed off a lot of cool conversions,
You have to
cool
appreciate
technology. Just go all around like Soku.
You have to appreciate the skill that I've shown throughout the matches, and you have to generally just appreciate it.
And and also shout outs to Russoten. They have the victory today. But also Hisoutensoku, French community. Really, really good people on both sides. If you ever speak Russian or French and you want to get into Soku players that also speak Russian or French and get to know them, get some games in, join Hisouten Discord. Hashtag Russoten is there. And also the French Hisoutensoku Discord. Easy to find. Yeah, so that's about it. Soku Saturday will be later today in about 4 hours. So if you want to see tournament instead of exhibition, you can go ahead and show up to that. And after Soku Set, there'll be a reveal of the next Soku collaboration, whatever. So yeah, another tournament coming up soon. And hope to see you all there. That's it for Border Duel number 21. Want to say one last goodbye to the chat for us.
Thank you for having.
Oh yeah. Also watch the Hisouten podcast because Tech is on it or something.
Yeah. I don't. We'll announce it when we do a new episode. You'll see. But thanks for having us. Stay safe, people. Yeah.
Yeah. See ya.
That's.